Hi, this is Allison from Sewing in Trifocals, and I wanted to show you a couple little things. I'm coming to you on a rainy evening on the west coast of the USA. First thing I wanted to show you is what to do if you can't find a cone style thread color that matches your project. You can use a regular spool of thread, which I have right here, and Baby Lock or whoever made your serger usually will supply these little discs, or you can buy them, in the secondary market. And you put it right here. For example, this is cover needle number 1. So I'm going to be doing some hemming. And then make sure that this is the bottom of the thread, I think. Anyway, that matters for some reason. And you just slip it on over this. For shorter spools, there is an upper disc that will fit on top of that, and it's supposed to help your thread not hang up on anything like this little groove right here when it's coming off your spool. The other way to deal with that, though, like if this was a problem thread, which they sometimes are, I have these little thread nets. They're kind of like the nets on the Laughing Cow cheese, but they're a little tube. And you use them, if I remember correctly, you pull them up through the bottom and then up over the spool. It's like a little tube. And then I think I've done this before, but it's been a while, but the thread actually kind of comes out here. And again, it can't hang up on anything. So that'll keep you from a lot of despair and headaches while you're using a spool. And then I have one more little thing to show. Okay, so the second thing I wanted to chat about is two kinds of scrap catchers. And you can see here, first of all, that I have the plain serging table on my Baby Lock Triumph, and there's the upper knife. And when you cut off fabric while you're serging, it falls down here and then it gets on the floor, etc. And the first scrap catcher that I ever got was a few years ago. There's a lady on eBay or Etsy, I can't remember, but she has a 3D printer, and she has made a trim bin or scrap catcher that fits both the Triumph and the Ovation. And this is it. It's a big trim bin, and it fits over here, and sometimes it kind of waddles, so I'll usually take some Scotch tape and tape it there. Now there's another trim bin or scrap catcher that was just released for sale a little while ago. And this one is expressly made by Baby Lock, and it's a little smaller. This side is what's going to fit underneath your adjustment knobs, and then this is the same as the magnetic needle and pin catcher that came with your Triumph or your Ovation. And what they did was they attached it to it, so it becomes how you install your little scrap catcher. So you put it right in there. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe not. Hang on a minute, let me try this. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. There's a little nubbin right here underneath. When you look underneath your serger, that's going to be the right edge of this. And according to the directions that came with this little scrap catcher, I'm going to butt it up to that little nubbin and put it all the way in. And then for some reason, you're supposed to pull it out just a little. I don't know why. Anyway, it seems to fit real nicely just like this. And when you're serging, all your scraps, your little bits and bobs are going to go in there. And then you just empty it occasionally. So happy serging and happy sewing, everyone. And to my fellow Californians, stay dry and warm, and I'll talk to you soon.